Archangel Raphael holds a significant place in various religious traditions, particularly in Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. The name Raphael means God heals, or healing of God in Hebrew. He is often associated with healing, protection, and guidance. Many prayers are directed to him by those seeking relief from the most challenging illnesses. However, among the three principal archangels in Catholic tradition, Saint Raphael, the archangel, is noted for his understated presence in the Bible. Archangel Raphael is commonly invoked for healing physical, emotional, and spiritual ailments. He is believed to offer guidance to those seeking healing and protection from harm. Many people pray to Archangel Raphael for strength, courage, and guidance during times of illness or difficulty. One of the most famous stories related to Archangel Raphael comes from the Book of Tobit in the Old Testament, which is recognized in the Catholic and Orthodox Christian canons. The Book of Tobit tells the story of a righteous man named Tobit and his son Tobias, who live in Nineveh during the Assyrian exile. Tobit sends his son Tobias on a journey to retrieve money that he had entrusted to someone. Along the way, Tobias encounters the Archangel Raphael, who accompanies him in disguise as a human guide. The relevant verses from Tobit 5 that highlights Tobias's journey and his encounter with Raphael. Tobias then answered and said, "Father, I will do all things which thou hast commanded me. But how can I receive the money, seeing I know him not?" Then he gave him the handwriting, and said unto him, "Seek thee a man which may go with thee, whiles I yet live, and I will give him wages, and go and receive the money." Therefore when he went to seek a man, he found Raphael, that was an angel. In the narrative, Raphael introduces himself to Tobit as Azarias, the son of Ananias, as part of his mission to accompany Tobias on the journey. Then Tobit said unto him, "Brother, show me of what tribe and family thou art." To whom he said, "Dost thou seek for a tribe or family, or an hired man to go with thy son?" Then Tobit said unto him, "I would know, brother, thy kindred and name." Then he said, "I am Azarias, the son of Ananias the Great, and of thy brethren." Throughout the story, Azarias or Raphael provides guidance and assistance to Tobit and Tobias, ultimately leading them to overcome various challenges and fulfill their respective purposes. During their travels near the banks of the Tigris River, Tobias faces a perilous encounter with a large fish that threatens to consume him. Encouraged by Raphael, Tobias overcomes the fish and retrieves its heart, liver, and gall, which Raphael reveals as instruments of divine healing. Tobit, chapter 6, verses 2 to 8, KJV. And when the young man went down to wash himself, a fish leaped out of the river and would have devoured him. Then the angel said unto him, "Take the fish." And the young man laid hold of the fish and drew it to land. To whom the angel said, "Open the fish, and take the heart and the liver and the gall, and put them up safely." So the young man did as the angel commanded him. And when they had roasted the fish, they did eat it. Then they both went on their way, till they drew near to Ecbatane. Then the young man said to the angel, "Brother Azarias, to what use is the heart and the liver and the gall of the fish?" And he said unto him, "Touching the heart and the liver, if a devil or an evil spirit trouble any, we must make a smoke thereof before the man or the woman, and the party shall be no more vexed. As for the gall, it is good to anoint a man that hath whiteness in his eyes, and he shall be healed." Eventually, Tobias reaches his destination, where he is offered the hand of Sarah, a beautiful young woman, plagued by demonic possession, which led to the deaths of her previous husbands. Despite his fears, Tobias trusts in God's protection, guided by Raphael's assurances. Following Raphael's instructions, Tobias uses the fish's organs to rid Sarah of her demons, allowing them to consummate their union. Tobit, chapter 6, verses 16 to 17, KJV. And when thou shalt come into the marriage chamber, thou shalt take the ashes of perfume, and shalt lay upon them some of the heart and liver of the fish, and shalt make a smoke with it. And the devil shall smell it, and flee away, and never come again any more. But when thou shalt come to her, rise up both of you, and pray to God, which is merciful, who will have pity on you, and save you. Fear not, for she is appointed unto thee from the beginning. And thou shalt preserve her, and she shall go with thee. Moreover, I suppose that she shall bear thee children. Now when Tobias had heard these things, he loved her, and his heart was effectually joined to her. Raphael continues to protect Tobias on his journey home. Upon their return, Tobias employs the fish's gall to miraculously restore his blind father's sight, following Raphael's guidance once again. Tobit chapter 11, 8-14 KJV. Therefore anoint thou his eyes with the gall, and being pricked therewith, he shall rub, and the whiteness shall fall away, and he shall see thee. Then Anna ran forth, and fell upon the neck of her son, and said unto him, Seeing I have seen thee, my son, from henceforth I am content to die. And they wept both. Tobit also went forth toward the door, and stumbled, but his son ran unto him, and took hold of his father, and he strake of the gall on his father's eyes, saying, Be of good hope, my father. And when his eyes began to smart, he rubbed them, and the whiteness pilled away from the corners of his eyes. And when he saw his son, he fell upon his neck, and he wept, and said, Blessed art thou, O God, and blessed is thy name forever, and blessed are all thine holy angels. These verses depict the moment when Tobit's blindness is healed. Tobias, his son, applies the gall from the fish to his father's eyes, and Tobit's vision is restored. Tobit's wife, Anna, expresses her joy and gratitude upon seeing her son and husband reunited and witnessing Tobit's sight restored. Tobit praises God for the miracle of his healing. This biblical narrative not only illustrates divine intervention, but also symbolizes the healing power attributed to Archangel Raphael. Moreover, believers in these angelic figures perceive Raphael's presence as a source of physical healing, akin to Tobias's father's restored vision, as well as a catalyst for addressing spiritual and emotional afflictions, exemplified by Sarah's deliverance from demonic possession. Due to his actions in the Book of Tobit, Raphael is considered the patron saint of travelers, the blind, bodily ills, happy meetings, matchmakers, nurses, physicians, and medical workers. The imagery of Saint Raphael holding a staff and either holding or standing on a fish is indeed common in artistic representations, symbolizing his role as a guide and healer, as well as his connection to the story of Tobias and the fish. Catholics observe October 24th as the feast day of Saint Raphael, the Archangel, revered as the bearer of the Lord's healing. Additionally, on September 29th, ceremonies are conducted to honor the three great archangels, Gabriel, Michael, and Raphael. So, friends, that's all for today. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Also, feel free to share your feedback or criticism in the comments below.